Shalom, this is Amonute Tayac of Piscataway, your friendly neighborhood Shuman, Sophia Spiritualite, the AmaruKhan Miriyam, and we're here with our monthly updates and offers video. The last one was a little more emotional, so we're gonna try and keep it less emotional this time. I'm not wearing my glasses because I really need some new glasses, and so I'm gonna have to do this whole no glasses thing for a little bit so that my eyes can do whatever. I don't know. It's just looking at stuff is weird. So I know it's time for me to get some new glasses. So first, I want to go over what we've accomplished in the last month. And I feel like it has been a lot that has been accomplished, and I don't want people to lose sight of that. And also, it will help me to keep track of everything that we do over the course of the year. And okay, so the first thing is I had basically an hour and a half video on Yayo and the prophet Nahum and protection from the spirit of grifters, which was right on time because of the conjunction that came up. Then we did the foundations of astroterography signs. That's where I went over all of the signs and described the cards that are within each slice on the constellation style. We had a energy update for securing your inheritance. We had the December give and receive explained. I had some private readings. Okay, we did the Sagittarius new moon presentation that was done on YouTube. More than likely, I will do the same thing for next month, the new moon and the full moon, straight to YouTube. And then once my energy switches, I'll take them back to being private. And then we had our Operation Holly Jolly, which is over, so I don't have to trigger everyone with the Santa hat anymore. Then I did an update on some of the stuff that was going on with Diddy and now the stuff with TD Jakes. I'll probably do another update. I'll probably wait till next year because a whole lot of stuff has changed. Then I had a dream that they tried to get me to trade my status for a job, which was negative. Then we went into Diana as the Akashic Records, actually the entity of Diana linking us, coming to us so that we could learn how to interact with the Akashic Records. Okay, and then of course we were settlers, and then another video about Diana. And then after that, once we understood that we were really, who we were really dealing with, who had been dealing with us, and what we were actually supposed to be doing, we went into the offense. We stopped being on defense and always reacting to what everyone was doing, and then we officially went on to the offense. So right after we went on to the offense, we had Saint Martin de Porres, and remember that was the saint that he could travel from place to he could astral travel basically and go to different places and heal people. He was also the first mixed saint to be accepted into the Dominican order, and also that's where the whole broom thing comes from because he was the patron saint of the brooms. And then right after that, we talked about winter solstice and Saint Martin specifically. Then we had a discussion about rejecting any offers that people give us to contract, because what happens is they just all over and over and over again try to contract over and over. And so we literally just reject all of them. You're not going to keep trying to trick us by continually trying to contract with us over and over and over again. Hold on. Oh, yes. Okay, so that was that. And then I gave y'all the charm against the witchcraft and the sorcery. And then we talked about, I posted a video from a sister talking about the color purple. And then we did the Cancer full moon presentation. Then I found some interesting information on how they set the agenda that they have for our people for the following year. So we looked at the Wiz and its astrology versus the Color Purple and its astrology. And so now we have a template for what they expect for us to do over the next year. They want our women to be fighting. They want us to be joined together by some sort of twisted trauma-based sisterhood, and so they're not going to get that. I'm certain they're not going to get that. And then I gave y'all a video about Epiphany, which is January the 6th. And then we did a video about the Tulpas and astromancy, which is a whole thing. Like, that's going to be many, many videos about that, I'm sure. And then expel with coughing, the wheat protection. I just did a short video talking about what that wheat protection means and what it looks like. So I think that as far as those people who were able to invest in me for last month, I feel like I gave you a lot of information, especially information on protection. We have really been severely underprotected, and that's because the people who were charged with our care decided that we were not worthy of protection. That's the only way that I can say it. And so the very first thing out the gate, once I announced that we were, I was going to actually have to actively seek help, is that we were going to be protected. It was none of this, I think we might, just give me a couple months and I'll find y'all some protection. No, this whole protection thing with the flower and this is like the most protection that me personally, this is the most protected I felt. And it's not because these things protect me. That's not why. It's because I understand why they work. It's not just that I am protected. It's that I understand why I'm protected. And it's not just because, I'm covered by the blood of the cross. I'm Hebrew and this is this and this is that. No. It's literally because we did the work. We put in the effort. And we were able to pull out information that can be used to help protect us, our family, our friends, our neighborhoods, our community, and our nation. These are things that, if those people who were really had us in mind as good to do good for us, instead of spreading chemtrails, they'd be spreading wheat trails. You know what I mean? Like, they would be trying to protect us with spiritual things from this stuff. That's what they need to be doing. They should be literally spreading flour out across the country, this flour blend, and protecting us from this stuff. Now, they won't do it, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying in general, if they really wanted to protect us, that's what they would do. Too many of their idols would be rendered unusable if they did that. But if this was a truly spiritual nation for the side of righteousness, that would be the first thing they did. They would do a huge thing that would fly all over the country, drop this flour blend, and let the chips fall where they may. You know what I mean? Just remove these spirits that are not supposed to be here, that are causing this chaos. I mean, if you weren't going to do all the flowers, at least the ones that work against charms. I mean, anyway, but that's, maybe some rich person will do that one day, which would be really helpful to this planet. To at least say, okay, let's for a while put a pause on the witchcraft. Like, just put a pause on it. Everybody just pause. Put a pause on it. So I think that we have really accomplished a lot in the area of protection. I feel like I put in a lot of work to make sure that I bring value, and that I've been able to stay on top of my responsibilities to y'all and the stuff that I had to do for myself. So even though I did have some issues with the videos I am still planning on doing a pendulum masterclass tomorrow. And if people show up, I will just go over some general information, but it's going to be more of an opportunity. If you have questions about using your pendulum, if you have feedback, if you have experiences, I'll go over some troubleshooting with pendulums. There's more information on pendulums I want to present, but I need more time to do investigations because I want to make sure that I have a process that works before I start really just blaring it out to people. Although I do see people are now talking about it, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be soon come. So I'll just probably lay out my philosophy on how to use the pendulum for healing in multiple different ways. So that's going to be tomorrow at 8 p.m. And that's pretty much, as far as I know, that'll be pretty much it for the end of the year. I'm going to try to, get these different products ready. I do want to send out packages with the products by Saturday. That's my goal. I don't know how long it's going to take for this chalk to dry. So that's kind of like, making me think I might have to wait a little longer. I'm not sure. So, but as of right now, that's my goal, to have some stuff ready to send out on Saturday. So, again, this month, I'm going to have to go up the road. And it has always been like my plan, my strategy to go up the road once a month so that I can, connect with the energy there, but I don't want to be there so long that it takes me over. Because one thing I figured out just in dealing with the energy from up the road is that it's a lot of wickedness, and it's sifting through a lot of wicked energy to get the little pocket of energy that I do need. So I don't need to be up there long. I really want to reschedule my visit, but I'm not sure that's going to work out. But I'm going to need to go up the road. So that's a couple $100. I'm not really sure how my food situation is going to be because I waited too long to recertify for my food stamps, and so I'm a little bit iffy on that one. I would like to invest in some books this month. They're on my Amazon wish list. The ones that I really would be helpful for me. So if you can get some things off my wish list or whatever. Actually, I had some really good things happen as a result of the give and receive, and I'll share that. When I did put out the request, I actually received a credit on my heating and my electricity bill for a couple $100, which was very, very helpful. So that's something I don't have to worry about. I didn't have to worry about this month, and I don't think I have to worry about it next month. My rent is about, I probably have about half my rent money when we get paid. So that's probably going to be an issue, and everything else I'm pretty much just working on. So it's not like a real cash heavy month for me that I need a lot of cash, just enough to get up and down the road and really get some food and stuff. So not really heavy on cash. It's just I really want to invest in some of those books. I need to get into that Zeta Kettle Bob version and the Moses laws of the books of remembrance to see what exactly is different. And there's some other paperwork and stuff that I'm working on. Oh, one thing I do want to say is we're ready to start processing people if they want to copyright their name and begin on the secure creditor process. So I highly recommend that you all go over to 644online.com if you're interested. The first stage of the process takes about 3 weeks. That's the copywriting. And then after that, by February, we should be opening up our group. And that group is like I think $100 or $150 a month, but you can do the paperwork at your pace. We're not gatekeeping paperwork, and then we'll have a conference call probably, every couple weeks or so, maybe twice a month, maybe every week, depending on how many people actually join. So, and remember, when you copyright your name, you can copyright other names too. So if you know you're going to be doing it for you, your significant other, your kids, your grandkids, whatever, you can put all of them on one copyright. So if you have any questions about that once you pay, just send me an email and I'll be happy to help you with that myself. So we'll make sure we get you taken care of, because come February, we're going to need to get started on this other stuff. And then what we're going to do is we're not going to really get into taxes this year for 2023 taxes, because starting in February is too late for taxes. We're going to spend a whole year getting you set up for your 2024 taxes, because it's going to be a little bit complicated. And so instead of trying to, we're going to start in February, no. However you normally file your taxes the same way. In 2024, you'll be ready to, you can do an amendment before then actually, but for 2024, you'll definitely be ready to file them the proper way. So that's the actual, that's what we're thinking about, right? That's how I'm thinking it's going to be laid out. So that's the only way that makes sense. We can't start in February on taxes for 2023. We got to start in February on taxes for 2024, because you got to live your life in a certain way in order to actually get it done the right way. Also, the link is always going to be in the description of my videos. The trading group that we're with, the Forex trading group that we're with, they're accepting new people. So if you're interested, you can go down and click the link. I have a video, watch the video on how to do it. Click the link. We just had a meeting today with the gentleman who came up with the unseen theory. He said that his 60-year-old mother is trading. So he was just telling us, anybody who thinks that there's an age restriction in this trading, there's no age restriction. Anybody can do this. We have a lot of seasoned saints in our trading group, so don't feel like you're too old to learn this. This is something that can help you. When you learn it, you can teach your kids, kids, because there's always going to be a currency market where you exchange one currency for another currency. That's never going away. So don't feel like, oh, this is just like stocks or this is like cryptos. No, there's always going to be a currency. No matter what, if I travel from America to Great Britain, there's going to be a currency exchange for me to spend my US dollars in a British pound. That's what this is. This is not stocks. It's more volatile and less volatile at the same time. So if you're looking for additional revenue streams for the new year, that's for sure. So one thing I wanted to do on my channel, and the way I feel about it, is if I'm going to ask people for money, I want to bring you opportunities to make money. This is 100% an opportunity to make money. And there are people whose charts more aligned with bringing in money this way. And so if you're a person who easily brings in money, trading is going to be for you. It's much harder for me. That's not in my chart. In my chart, I'm supposed to get it from other people. So it's much harder for me. Now, I have been successful trading. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in general, it's always going to be much harder for me, because the way money is supposed to come to me is from someone else. That's just the way that it's set up in my chart. But people who have, high levels of, self-made money and all that kind of stuff, you're going to make a killing. Whatever you do is going to be just, unbelievable. Ooh, that sounds bad. So that's another thing we added on this channel. So not only if you did or did not, if you were or were not able to give to me, we have, as a gift, presented an opportunity for you to make money, learn how to make money, and learn how to take care of yourself, period. No job, no nothing required. And we also have identified a group that will train you. So it's not like you have to do this on your own. You can learn with a group. It's a really good group, a really strict group, but you can still learn with a group. So we have found opportunities to complement what I'm asking for. I'm not asking for people to donate without giving back a way to recuperate whatever you give to me. You can recuperate it. You can recuperate it with investing into copywriting your name and all that stuff, or you can recuperate it through learning how to trade. And of course, there's a learning curve with trading, but at the same time, it's something that you can do. It's not going to cost you anything. It's completely free. These people will train you for free. They have meetings every single day. Well, not every day, but we have meetings every day once you get into the advanced group, and you'll be learning what everyone else is learning with a group of people who are capable and willing and understand how to help people of all ages and ranges. So I highly recommend, even if you are unable to support me financially at this time, to please join the group and learn how to trade. I want all of y'all to be financially independent. I want you to own your names and own yourself. I want you to be in a proper status. We at this channel have made it, and I want you to be protected. And we at this channel have made it a priority to give you all of those things. And not only did we give you all those things, we gave them all to you in the very first month that I asked for help. So I have no idea how much more will be given unto us because we have followed the proper order. So, like I said, if you have any donations that you can make to the channel, I will greatly appreciate it. We'll use it to expand my library and get some things done that need to be done. I'm looking to, like I said, send out these packages. In a day or two, I'll know how effective these candles are, and then that'll be another product that'll be available, and we'll be able to have a lot of really good protection around here. So I appreciate everyone who listens to these videos, who supports me, who likes, who unlikes, subscribes, unsubscribes, whatever the case may be. If any of my information is helpful to people, please share it. Please, if the information is valuable to people and they can't tolerate someone like me, please explain it to them. Just drop the information in their ear. It's going to be so this is the thing. This is why the timing is important. I'm asking now because 2024 is going to be a very, very difficult year for a lot of people. I want us to lock in our blessing now. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to do by asking for help. Whoever can, I appreciate it. I do need it. So I'm trying to lock this in early so we go into 2024 in a proper status of everybody is in the order of what they're supposed to do. Things are in the right motion. And when that clock hits, boom. Oh, some things I will do. I almost forgot. I am going to do a predictions video that will be coming soon. I hope to have it done before the 1st. That's my goal. But I need to pull some charts, and so I'm working on that. But that's the only other kind of thing that's outstanding, this predictions video. So if anybody, of course, needs anything from me, my email address is now in the description as well. I spell out the @ and the dot so that it is able to it will show without messing it up, because if I put the whole email address, the bots will scrape it. And then also sometimes it might not show up right, and it's not going to be clickable or whatever. So my email address is down there. Just replace the @ for the @ sign and the dot for the dot sign, and you'll be able to reach me. Of course, if there's anything that I can do for anyone, do not hesitate to reach out to me. I know I'm a little slow on emails, but I'm doing the best that I can. I forget to check my emails every day, but I'm going to do a much better job of, that's one goal for January, to do a much better job of at least checking my emails once a day, so that if someone has a problem, I can get back to them that same day. So I just got to put that in my schedule. So that's something I will do for everybody. So my Cash App is Dominique Rebel, or you can Zelle me, or I don't take PayPal. They don't like me. but Cash App and Zelle, and I have Venmo. My Venmo is the same, Dominique Rebel. So if there's anything that I can do for anyone, of course, let me know. Remember, my charts are only open until the end of January. I do have a stack of charts that I'm working on. So if you want to get on the list and get yours done, I highly recommend having your chart done by me, because you can do your own chart, of course, but you want to have experts look at your charts so they can tell you what they're expert at. And obviously, I'm a timeline person, so we can figure out your timings, when to do stuff, not just when to do stuff, when certain energy is assigned to you and how to navigate through that energy. That's really what I am a specialist at. And so I highly recommend, if you're an avid watcher of this channel, to get your chart done by me. And just like, you can go on the website. If you can't pay the full price, then send me an email, and we can work something out. But it's going to be really important for people to have their charts going into 2024. And I know that I can basically only do charts between now and February the 1st. And then I won't be able to do any more charts until like June, I think. So, which is a pretty long time. It's just the way that it is. So if there's anything else I can do, please let me know. Shalom, peace, and blessings, everyone, and we'll see you in the next video.